Thank you very much. Just to remind you, we have the UN resident coordinator who is Carl Frederick. And of course, we have Ali Mohammed, who is also the representative of the UNHCR in Dakar. And they're here with the team from Dakar. I'm representing the GID here. And of course, we have the Commissioner for Gambia, Commission for Refugees. This is very important meeting that we had, and the outcome is very fruitful. That we have the political will that the president has assured our team and the delegation here present. Most of the issues addressed and you have seen over the week was the issue of statelessness and their inclusion when it comes to durable solutions. Now, the GID and the GCR is committed to see that most of the refugees that we have on the South Bank, and of course, you will know, we have up to 4,000 refugees in the Gambia from 21 countries. This is very important to the UNHCR and, of course, to the United Nations to measure the compliance of the Gambia to this call. Now, Gambia is one of the member countries to the UN, and of course, we have ratified the UN Convention, the Geneva Convention in 1951. And of course, we are very compliant as a government, and of which we still want to meet the president to brief him on most of the achievements and activities in line with the activities of the Commission. So the representatives are here on the side of the UN and of course the UNHCR. It has been very fruitful, and we hope that you will see in the near future most of the activities that relate to refugees who have been very, very law abiding in this country. And of course, I wouldn't forget Governor who has been there to give them the livelihoods for their sustainable development. The rights of every Gambian is the same right that we accord to any other migrant, be it you come here to seek refuge, asylum, or be a person of interest. So the government is so willing internationally to give them everything possible to make a life and living. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good morning to everyone of you. Juma Mubarak. Carl Frederick is my name. I'm the new resident coordinator of the United Nations to the Republic of the Gambia. I'm here with Dr. Ali Mahatmat for UNHCR, covering the Gambia from the Dakar. So we had the great pleasure today to meet His Excellency, the President of the Republic, Mr. Adama Barrow, for a very fruitful conversation with our delegation here present, and we reassured him and the government of the Gambia of the availability of the United Nations to continue to really support the rights of the refugees, but also to support the Gambia in addressing these questions in a durable and sustainable manner. It was also the opportunity for me to congratulate the President and the government on the real achievement on sustainable development that the Gambia has achieved, but also on human rights, democracy, stability, transitional justice, security sector reform, and other different aspects of sustainable development. I also extended to His Excellency the best wishes and the greetings of the Secretary General of the United Nations, and we also welcome His Excellency Mr. Barrow to the General Assembly of the United Nations that will take place in October in New York City in our headquarters. So it was a very fruitful meeting, and I can pass the floor to my colleague Ali for the more technical questions of the meetings. Thank you.
Thank you so much. My name is Ali Mohammed. I'm a UNHCR multi-country representative based in Dakar, overseeing Gambia too. So as my colleague has said, we have a fruitful meeting with the President, His Excellency. The purpose of the visit is first to convey the greetings from the High Commissioner, Mr. Filippo Grandi, in Geneva, based in Geneva, and also from our regional director, Mr. Abdouraouf Nyokonde, who is also based in Dakar. So we have a fruitful meeting with the President to express our gratitude to him, to the government of Gambia for the support that the government continue to give to Gambian Refugee Commission, which is our main partners, and also GAFNA, Gambia Food and Nutrition Association. We are working closely, looking for a durable solution for refugee and stateless person in Gambia. So there is also a lot of reform going on. One of them is a strengthening of legal framework to also strengthen and improve the asylum space in Gambia. So we are make ourselves available. We are sure how we are continue to support the government, especially our partner who are working closely with us in terms of capacity building. So yeah, thank you so much. This is it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. We are here to present our activity report for the years 2021 and 2022. This is a requirement by the Ombudsman's Act that every year we should submit our activities to the President, His Excellency, to know what we have done for those periods. And we are here to do that presentation. That's why we are here. You know, our role as the Office of the Ombudsman is to hear complaints from that are against public officers and also public institutions. Anybody can lodge your complaint if you feel you suffered injustice or maladministration by a government employee or a government institution. That's our main activity. But in addition to that also, we also do our own investigations on issues that we feel are of importance to the country, even if they are not reported to us. And today the issues we reported to the President were those complaints that we've heard from the public concerning their interaction with public officers as well as the institutions. And we've also reported to him our findings that we've done in our own, during our own investigation or our own observation in the activities of other institutions. And one notable institution that we discussed with him was our activity during the voter registration, the presidential elections, as well as the National Assembly elections conducted by the IEC. Because we felt it was our responsibility to ensure that all the processes and compliance with the rules and regulations as determined by the Electoral Act. We've also given in that report of our recommendations that is already shared with the IEC. The other area we also talked about was our mandate to be responsible of asset declaration issues, where public officers are supposed to make declarations of their assets at the time of their employment, every 2 years, and as soon as they leave those positions. The fourth area that we discussed with him is a report on our visits to all detention centers, from including the prisons, all police stations, the psychiatric tanka, immigration detention centers, drug law enforcement detention centers, to see people who have been detained, whether they have been availed the rights and privileges as required by law. And it has also availed us the opportunity to talk to people who are in detention, because the law requires that if they have issues that they need to report to the Office of the Ombudsman, it should not be through a third party. That these are people who should talk to us. And because they are in detention, they cannot come to us. We go there and meet them, find out from them if they have issues to discuss. So basically, these were the four areas that we discussed with the President, and on which we have submitted our reports. Okay, for the questions that you asked, they are very important. Generally, the Office of the Ombudsman is always a confidential report. We do not divulge most of the issues. Only one person sees our report where identities of either the complainants or the people against whom they are complained is seen, and that's the president. We also report to the National Assembly. But even for the National Assembly, the law prohibits us from disclosing the identity of the people. But for the details that for the questions that you're asking, I would want to invite all of you to go to our website. We have a website where we have already published the report that we have given to the president. But it's a coded report. From that report, you wouldn't know who the complainants are. But it will provide you with this information that you were asking for, the number of cases we've handled from each of our stations, because we are located throughout the whole country. We have stations we have a station in Basse, Mansakonko, Kerewan, Joytown, and by next week we are opening our final provincial office in Brikama. So when you go to the website, it's ombudsman.gm. When you site there, you'll find all the reports of the ombudsman from 2014 to date. And each of those details, reports will show you the statistics of our performance in different areas. We do not only indicate the number of cases we've handled, but you will see from that report also which institutions have scored the highest number of complaints against them. Which sort of issues are more frequent in terms of reporting? Like, for instance, you can see most of them will be about unlawful dismissals, unlawful terminations, denial of promotions, denial of salary. So we have categorized all those things. So maybe you'll have a better report when you go to the website yourself, and everything is open for you.
Thank you so much.
That's a pleasure.
Wow, thank you very much, the media team. I think this is an honor for us as members of the National Scorpion Fan Club to have an audience with His Excellency the President on issues regarding national interest. We are a national fan, and our main objective of meeting with the President is to express our profound gratitude of the President's support towards youths and sports in general in this country. We have expressed to him that as a national fan, representing all the fans in this country, we have acknowledged his profound support to youths and also how best he is promoting the sports development through the length and breadth of this country, and to see that the national flag of this country is also raised higher in all international sport arenas. We have expressed some of the objectives and achievements that we have achieved since our establishment in 2001, our collaboration with his government through the Ministry of Youth and Sport, and also we have briefly explained to him some of the challenges we are facing as far as the operational aspect of the National Fan Club is concerned, and how best we can continue our collaborative work, because we know sports development cannot be done or left alone with the government. It is entirely on all of us as citizens of this country to rally and support the government to make sure that the sports and its related activities have been supported. So those are among other things that we have discussed with the President. Well, the President was very, very delighted to receive the national members of the National Scorpion Fan Club. Well, in his own remarks, he has expressed his gratitude, because we have mentioned to him that this is a voluntary club that is here to support sports development. And he himself has acknowledged the sacrifices that we have done as a voluntary club. And he has shown to us that it is very difficult to carry out the activities that we are doing, knowing that we are volunteering and doing it on our own accord. He has expressed his commitment and the commitment of government to promote youths and also work together with the National Scorpion Fan Club, as we are also on a national call to see to it that we all collaboratively support and move forward sports development in this country. Yes, very well. Some of the challenges that we have spoke with the President, among them, We have highlighted to him on issues regarding mobility, because we know activities of this fan club, knowing that we have decentralized our membership base. We have members in all our regional chapters, and mobilizing our members when it comes to national event has always been a challenge. So our operational activities is always a challenge to have an easy mean of mobility, which we have expressed and our concern to him for support in any way his government can come in. Other areas are also in the area of our national stadium. We expressed to him that the whole country has acknowledged the development work that is currently happening at the stadium. But as fans that are representing the entire fan base of this country, we are also eager to see to it that the work is completed, because we are all hungry to start hosting our own national games, because visibility and outreach in numbers can only be achieved when we are able to host our own home games. We have also expressed issues of us having our headquarters regarding land issues and other support that can be rendered to ease the operational activities of the fan club. Of course. I think that is the area where we buttress on the issue of budgetary support, because wherever fans are able to accompany the national team can only happen where funds are available. And he has noticed the importance of the contribution of funds towards the success of our national team. And with that, he has wholeheartedly expressed the support of government to see to it that where national events concerning Gambia's participation is concerned, the government will do anything within their means and power to see to it that they support the national fan club to accompany the boys in any national tournaments.
Has there been any concrete guarantees that he gave, perhaps that during our next game, Gambian fans will be there to cheer the team?
Well, commitment is a process, and as we go along, what is important is to, express the commitment of government to showcase their willingness to partner and support the national fan club. So that is what is important to us, because he has given us his commitment, and commitment is something that is a process, and we have respected and appreciated that commitment, knowing that now a channel of communication is established where such issues and such concerns arise. We'll be able to channel such issues, and the president will be able to step in to see to it that those concerns are addressed.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure. I am Abdullah Pui, the admin and finance advisor of the National Scorpion Fan Club. Abdullah Pui, P-Y-E. Y-E, yes.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Pui.
Thank you, pleasure.